Guys, it's time for the Global Hot Sauce Challenge. That means they're from all around the world. At least I hope that's what that means. See, the problem with these is sometimes they taste all the same. So I'm looking for a sauce that truly is global. They should be from different regions. There should be different environments, different ingredients. They should all taste different. In theory, right? So we're gonna get in with each individual one. We're gonna try to separate them out before we even taste them. We wanna make sure they're gonna be different. So this particular set goes from mildest to hottest. Also, it's supposed to go from the least amount of flavor to the most intense. Okay, there they are. Some of them look a little funky. I gotta give them a nice shake. You can see it settled a little bit on the bottom. It just doesn't look very good. Yeah, that's me being judgmental. But hey, I've tasted a lot of these sauces, and this just looks really light and faint. It looks thick. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of xanthan gum or something in here to thicken it up. Generally, that's what they do. They don't need it. You don't need to have a thick hot sauce. A hot sauce should be just watery. It's vinegar, it's peppers. It's a great fermentation. It's a blend of spices and aromatics. We don't really need to add extra food coloring. We definitely don't need xanthan gum to thicken it up. Let it be loose, let it be watery, let it run off of your toast, let it run off your steak, whatever you're putting it on. That's just, that's just my thoughts. At this point, we want to get in there. I want to smell each one. I want to see the different aromatics, see if I can smell the chilies. I want to know if it's over vinegary, less vinegary. So let's get in there and just see what we can do. We're going to start at the front. I got the Smoky Bourbon. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the cheapest label. It's overlapping in the back. It's not even. Let's see. No, we're not gonna take it off like that. I don't want to bust it. I know that's not gonna come out like a champagne bottle. Okay, definitely smells like artificial smoke. The liquid smoke that you use when you don't have a smoker, but you wanna put smoke flavor into something. Let's go on to the next. This is the mango habanero. Let's try the mango habanero. Now, I'm not usually a fan of the sweeter sauces, and especially the mango. It's so overdone, and it's usually not done well. So let's see what this one smells like. We'll give it a nice shake again. This is the one I feel is really ugly. I mean, am I wrong? Look at that. It's not a very pretty sight. It just doesn't smell good. All right, let's try the orange pepper. Get right in there. That's the first one that has a decent smell. I get a little bit of vinegar, and I actually smell what I think is a pepper and not just a bunch of artificial flavors. So let's go on to this one. This is the Garlic del Fuego. That means, this sounds like it should be hot and flavorful. Come on, give it a little shake, 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 and let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that's got some flavor now. I almost just want to take a little sip and taste it, but I'm gonna wait. All right, we're moving up the scale. They said flavor is gonna go as well as the heat from low to high. So clearly we're getting into the midsection where the flavors actually might be kind of good. Next is just straight up jalapeno pepper sauce. I love a good jalapeno pepper sauce. Let's give this a little cut. Let's jump right in there. Smells jalapeno-y. That's it, not a lot of vinegar. Sometimes I like that vinegar in it. Gives a little tang, kind of gets you right back there. Smoking chipotle. That's what a chipotle is a smoked pepper. It's a smoked jalapeno. So so to have a smoking chipotle sounds like that would be very fitting. It looks like Catalina salad dressing. It has that weird reddish, weird gelatiny. It smells like a cardboard box. For some reason, that doesn't surprise me. Let's move on. Fiery Diablo. This is supposed to be the hottest one and the most flavorful. Another cardboard box. I think I've smelt these cardboard boxes before. That's the assessment right there. We're opened. Let's give them a taste and let's see how they really are. So I'm gonna scramble a couple up. Let's start with just putting a few right in this bowl. Just like that. It's time to mix them up. So guys, the reason I like to get these eggs nice and mixed up like this, I want to get them really well incorporated. You could put them in a blender if you want. That's really going to mix them really well, but it's also going to incorporate a lot of air, and it might fluff them up a little bit more than you want. I find just using a whisk doesn't really add too much air, especially because we're not going at too big of a speed. You can use a fork, spoon, not so much. Sometimes some people don't even like to mix them. They just crack them right into a pan. Get your spatula, mix them right in there and break it up and turn it into a kind of a half fried, half scrambled egg. Whatever works, you know, whatever you like. I'm gonna get these, keep mixing them though. And then we're gonna cook them up in a little bit of butter, real slow. And that's my favorite way. So I'm just gonna pull it in from the sides here. We're gonna go low and slow. Let it cook nice and easy. We don't want this to get over scrambled. We want them moist, but cooked all the way through. We'll go ahead and get our toast ready. So let's talk about the eggs and toast. I use the eggs and toast because it is like the most neutral platform I could come up with to taste the hot sauces. The hot sauces have so many different nuances. Some have vinegar, some don't have vinegar. Some are a little bit sweet, some are a little bit salty, believe it or not. Some have a lot of aromatics. You get this fresh vegetable-y kind of taste. Some are garlicky. Some taste like actual peppers. I mean, there's so many different tastes going on, but they all have a general overall taste, and that works really well with the eggs. The eggs are very neutral. This really allows me to taste the different aspects of the sauce and really decipher the differences. And a lot of times my reviews sound the same, and it's because the sauces are all the same. And I got a really bad feeling today's is gonna be like that too. But I'm going into it with a half open mind because my nose tells me something different. But let's get in there and we're gonna try it. We're gonna give it our best and we're gonna see how it goes. That's perfect. Okay, so we're ready. We got the hot sauces ready. We got our toast ready. We've got our scrambled eggs ready. So we're gonna do the eggs and toast. It's how I taste all the sauces. Then we're gonna go through these one at a time. Now these are supposed to go heat and flavor from lowest to highest. So we're gonna give it a shot right now. I got my toast and let's put a little bit of these scrambled eggs right here. If I have to get a second piece of toast, I will. We'll see how this goes. Let's just dump those right on there. And perfect, we're ready to go. So here we are. First up, Smoky Bourbon. We give that a little pour on there. Yeah, look how thick that is, like salad dressing. Let's give it a shot. Okay. I was surprised by the tang. I didn't expect the vinegar. It is that artificially smoked flavor, but it's very mild. And there actually are a little bit of a pepper flavor. That's came in a lot better than I had originally thought. So hey, kudos to that. Let's get into the mango habanero. Here we go. That one comes out a little bit quicker. Still kind of thick. Let's try it. Now I said these two smell like a cardboard box. This one tastes like a cardboard box. It's a weird sensation I'm getting from these. Next is the orange pepper. We're going straight down. Just like that. Super thick again. Man, it's just such a bummer. A little bit more heat. The heat is building slightly, and that's kind of nice. They all tend to have just a slight bit of vinegar, and I don't mind that. As for orange, I'm not sure I'm getting it. Maybe slight citrusy, citric acid more than orange, but it's a step in the right direction. All right, garlic del fuego. This was the first one I actually really enjoyed smelling. Come on, don't let me down, baby. Here we go. Garlicky. I feel like the heat level took a step backwards. a little bit of vinegar. It's not overwhelming, but it's a nice mild sauce. I might consider using this one again. All right, jalapeno. I am always fond of a nice green pepper sauce. Let's try that out. That's not good. That's not good. That tastes straight up like a cardboard box. I don't know what that is. Maybe the peppers were stored in a box and they took on the flavor. Why does that happen? If anybody out there knows why that happened, let me know. I'm curious. It's a very distinct flavor, and I've tasted it in not just this set, in other sets of sauces as well. And I don't get it, but it's like these peppers have taken on a flavor other than their own. So let's try the smoking chipotle. Ooh. Again with the box, little vinegar, no heat. I felt like the heat rose right about to here, and then it dipped. It says, see ya. It's just been going down ever since. Fiery Diablo, that's as hot as it gets, and I haven't had hot yet. So is this one gonna be hot and that's as hot as it gets? It makes no sense to me. So let's try it out. I mean, at this point, what do you gotta lose? Throw some on there, get right down in there and enjoy. That's actually not bad. I'll try a little more. Well, fiery habanero definitely comes in the top. Mainly because of the flavor. Really nice flavor. It's got a great blend of the aromatics, the vinegar. I can taste the peppers in there. The habanero has a little bit of heat, not overwhelming. That's a really, really nice sauce out of the set. And definitely 5 out of 10 on the flavor. And that's being generous. I'm gonna give it a 7 on the heat, because some of them did have a little zippy zip. Overall, it's 6 solid on the set, and that's not great. It was interesting. I do better with the individual bottles. But fun to go through, try them all, and see where they landed. Totally good time. Thanks for watching. Cheers, everyone.